Hello viewers, I'm your host Kipgen and I welcome you all in this show that is Kumhei Talk Show, and today we have our guest who is one of the top one Kuki actor. He himself is the handsome, the charming and the intelligent and the elegant who will inspire us by his story through his long journey that he had. And it is indeed my pleasure to present you in front of you all. So I would take this time and opportunity to introduce him to you all. Brother, you are mostly welcome here in spite of your busy schedule. You took out your time and share your time to talk to me and share your story here in this Kumhei talk. So share me something about your joy and your happiness in coming here in this Kumhei studio.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's such a very big opportunity for me to share about my life. So I'm really happy and looking forward to it about our interview.
All right, thank you so much for that sweet words, and I do warmly welcome, as I told before, on behalf of Kumhei.com. So today we will be talking something about your life story, as now you are one of the celebrity in Kuki film industry, let us say. It might be very funny for some people, but till then you are a star. Looking into your history, your acting and your career, you have come so far that today you are known to everyone, not only in Manipur, even in India. So firstly, the viewers out there, everyone would like to know you, what you are, and something about yourself. So very shortly or very briefly, can you please introduce yourself in a very short, briefly, sort to say.
Okay. So you know what, Boy? Because I believe as a person, because when we have to talk about life, we have to start from the beginning, from your background, where you're from. So for me, my family is one of my greatest inspiration in life, because it's who they are. I came from a very tiny village in a small town in SAIKUL, which is in THANGKANPHAI district. And then I grew up from a very humble family, a very regular family of where surrounded by the people who really matters to me, the people whom I love, my family and my friends. And my mom, housewife named Letlenchung Lupho, belongs to a Khom community. And then after later married my dad, and then my dad a private teacher, Lupho. And I had a sister, named Lupho. She's a very tomboyish type. She always beats me, we always fight, and I end up crying. But later I always got my back because my mom and dad really loved me because I was the youngest by the time. And then after 5 or 7 years back, my brother was born, Letlenchung Lupho. And then all the love and affection, the center of affection, goes to my brother. So I would say I have a very beautiful family.
Okay, that's very nice, because everything begins from a family, right?
Yeah.
When family support us, then of course we can do so many great things. So now you are a star, you are an actor, and you are known by everyone. So this acting of this talent of yours originated from you yourself, or someone inspired you?
Like I told you, I always believe that whatever you are and whatever I am here today is all about inspiration in life. So I could say that my family were my inspiration. Since I was a kid, I was a very introvert and very shy guy. I was always behind my mom's. I always follow wherever she goes. I could not stand up for myself. My mom always taught me to be like strong and stand up for myself. And then, but later I grew up as being the son of the private teacher. So I was very ambitious, and I always believe in my dreams to be like someone whom I always want the best person for me. So I don't know what would I say, but I always believe in my dreams.
All right, so that means you follow your dream, and that is why you are here today. That's very inspiring. And next thing that I would love to discuss with you is you came into this acting at which age?
Okay, okay.
And after that, what led you more inspired to act you more?
Uh, all right. Well, since my childhood, I always love entertainment.
Okay.
I don't want to say it's acting, but I'm more like I'm a fan of entertainer. I really love entertainment. So while I was a kid, I remember since my childhood with one of my friends, we were like preparing for some Teachers' Day dance, maybe.
Yeah.
And then, so about my about what I love, I should say about what I love about my passion. My mom and dad really used to disagree about my whatever my entertainment things.
Okay.
So I wasn't allowed to go and perform for any kind of like occasions like some kind of like a dance or like a drama or a skits maybe. So I kind of like find a little bit difficult during my childhood days about my dreams. And then later I was grown to be like a boy, and later after my 10+2, like after I like to come up
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
main city in Imphal.
Yes.
So I don't know. It's a very long story. I think we should go slow.
Yes, thank you so much for that. And one thing that I just know from you is, in spite of your hardship or hurdles that you face, you come out with a boom. And today it's because in life sometimes we need to face difficulties.
that's true.
If difficulties were not there, then I think today you will not be what you are today. So that is
Yeah,
also one of
that's
the
very
plus
true.
point in your life. So viewers and everyone who is watching this, we should know and learn that in life there are hurdles.
Yeah.
So that should be a stepping point for us to stood up, as the star who is right in front of me he did that, and what he is of today. So next is, you said you are from SAIKUL, and
Yeah.
SAIKUL is an area, a town, a very small town, but I heard that it is a very developed and a little bit populated town. So in that environment, what was your thought and what was your mindset to grow up there and become what you are today?
To be honest, I've never thought about that, because I was born and brought up there, and then I was a homeboy.
Okay.
I always stays at home. I was not very socialized, but like I told you, I'm the son of a private teacher.
Yeah.
I always like to do some new things. I was very ambitious, so I don't know. Like regarding about my dreams from my place, it's like I want to bring, because I have seen so much around our our town, in our village. Like we not only in our town, but as a whole in Manipur, like in our society, we are so much still lacking in the fields of entertainment.
Yes.
So I always like to come up, like I don't know if I could do something for the
Yes,
society.
bring change, right?
Like if I could give something or do something, at least for my passion or at least for myself. So I always love to do something changes. So that was the first thing in my life, I should say, the first thing in my life that I believe that I could do something.
So as you told me before, you was a very shy type of person. You
Yeah.
was a very shy boy. So one moment in your life where that shy of yours was insulted, and from that you changed your life.
Okay, if I have to talk about that thing, I have to go back to, at the past of my past life. I remember since I was a kid, the first time when my mom sent me to some grocery to buy something, I was like very shy. I could not stand up for myself. I could not face even any people. I'm afraid to walk alone. So that was the first time in my life, if I could remember. Like my mom insult me or like scold me, and then that was like the first time, like I stand up for myself. Like, though being you're scared, though being you're afraid of something, you have to take it and take a chance, and then like fight for it types.
Yeah, yeah.
Like with or without your will.
Yeah.
So that was like my first time.
Yeah, that's very inspiring. And then next is, so as you told me, you're a very shy type of person. Do you have friends, and do you have friends who support you at those movements?
At those days, at those moments, I was just a kid. I was a very shy person. I always stayed at home. Like, my family were my best friend, my close friend. So maybe there was the good part and the bad part of staying at home. It was very nice to get close to your family, but as well, the bad part is you don't get socialized, you don't get to meet people. That was the moment where I don't have friends.
Oh, that means you must be very empty inside, right?
Yeah.
Because friends are something that is very much important in our life, like to whom we can share and enjoy and feel the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, forget about that. What about now? Do you have friends?
Of course.
Yeah, now you might have lots of fans, not friends. Now you might have lots of friends. Okay, that was your journey. So, how come a SAIKUL boy, a very shy boy, come out from there and make a very remarkable thing in Kuki film industry? Can you please tell me that revolution, so to say?
Sure, I would love to. Because I really like to give my opinion about this, because for some kids like me, who are very shy, who could not stand for themselves, I am a living proof of myself that nothing is impossible in life. Like, I was very shy, I fight for myself, and then growing up as a kid and like meeting new peoples, like get to make me more confident of myself. But one stage in my life that I could like confidently say that I am be able to like overcome that type of fear or weakness in life was that stage when I was introduced into this entertainment thing. That was my I should say my biggest strength, because by the time I get to meet people, I get to know people and then like communicate people, and that brings out the best in me. And I could say that was one of the life-changing moments in my life, and which I'm a living proof. And then I'm here to say to every viewers here today that who were very shy, you should not be shy anymore. And then you should come up and then fight for yourself, because if you don't fight for yourself, who will fight for you?
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much for the inspiring words. And now, as we have been having this discussion for the past 5 to 6 minutes, I think even our viewers might be a little bit bored, sort of say, not bored, that much bored. So they would say like a TV star who is very famous is in the studio of Kumhei.com, and why don't he act something? So taking this chance, and this moment, so it's my request, and it might be the viewer's choice also. If you can, one of your favorite film that you act before, and your favorite dialogue or line, let us say, can you please act for me, for the viewers?
Okay, let's give it a try.
Yeah.
So it was I have acted in 2 movies.
Yes.
And then in those 2 movies there were so many beautiful scenes, my favorite scenes, but one among them would be about the scenes where I was like I have no hope for like whatever in life, or about relationships, or about whatever. So it was at the ending scene of the movie.
Yeah.
It was me and Sangpui who we played the character by the scene. So it was like the suicide scene.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
And then it was very funny, but okay, let me give it a try. Okay, the dialogue was like I have no hope, so and like I have to kill for myself. I have commit suicide. I mean, with a knife. Oh my god, that's so vulgar. Okay, anyway, should I just give it a try now?
Yeah, sure. For the viewers.
Okay. sang kaluk se na hin het chuna kaluk se na hi sei hi zong na bonan het chuna tunin keding kinem na dang te hiong le tuni ki ngai non hi bonan het so kai de ni ding kinem na ding ma cham ta po sa kaluk se na hi chi e and I mil hi en outside and then I kill myself.
Oh my god, I almost was on my tears. It was very emotional. Thank you so much. Yeah, for that egg. I hope you are not crying.
I really got emotional.
Yes, definitely. Even I was also emotional because you really are into that scene because it's your like you fully dedicated and you patient yourself to work into that scene that you almost are in your tear, and even I too. It was very nice and very. I would say that more than the real film scene, now was the best one.
Come on.
Thank you so much for the egg.
Okay, what you know what, Laboy? When we do about the scenes, in spite of, I mean, apart from your question, I would like to say something about the scene. Why I did what I did just now, because when we do movies, we used to feel, like try to feel to connect about the scene, and that really like touch us. That makes us feel like a reality. That's why we used to get emotional.
Okay. Okay, the next question is, how did you get involved in acting?
Okay. Since my childhood days, I love to do something like, I love entertainment. It's not just only acting, but so, okay, let me don't talk about my childhood days, but let me come through to the point. I was studying in DM College of Science.
Yes.
And then by the time one of my friend he always told me that you, okay, no offense, but he always told me that you are good looking, and okay, he was kind of like praising me, okay, whatever, but I don't know, it was his opinion. So he said you're good looking, and then I think you could do like videos, and like by the time we always used to sing together. We always used to do some kind of like funny videos, like some kind of actings, entertainment. So he kind of like know me, and then he always suggests me to do something, of which it was my passion inside. I never told anybody it was my passion. Like it always kills me inside, but I've never like give it a try at once. So I kind of like feel like, okay, this might be like the time to take a chance, but it was very difficult by the time, Lalboy, you know. By the time there were no like, in spite of like the Manipuri industry, film industry, we are not that big industry by the time. Like it was some kind of like some videos, like albums and all, and then we are lacking in so many things. I think that was the one of the negative point, like from infrastructure. And but the good thing is that we in spite of the infrastructure, the lacking of the infrastructure, the good thing is that nowadays we have a lot of like prominent actors, directors, and which I'm very happy at it. So by the time, okay, let me come to the point again. By the time when I was introduced to, I was launched by one of the great director here today. Like everybody would have known him like so well. He have launched me, have launched so many people, so many talented young actors and actresses. So his name is Pauneo Hokip, the well-renowned director, the filmmaker. And that was the first time in my life that I try to give a try in this kind of like passion. And then I like to give it a try, and then I was in the condition like, okay, let's give it a try. Maybe I did it right, or maybe I may not did it right, but let's just give it a try. Let's just give life a shot. So that was the first time that I think it goes well, and then which is why I'm here right now.
Yes. That was the opening gate for you for this acting career in your life, right? Okay, the next question is, how long you have been an actor, and where did you get started?
Okay, that was a very interesting question. Everybody has a very beginning. So my beginning was, I was launched by the director, Empowne Hokip, and then my first video was in an album High Priya
Okay.
3, Volume 3, with a song called Ali Rose.
Okay.
It was a great experience. So that was like my first time.
Okay. So now, how many years
The
has
years
passed
it would
since
have
that
been-
day, that time?
Yeah, the years would have been like more than 10 years back, maybe.
Means like you have been acting for the past 10 years. Means you are one of the senior star in Kuki film
I
industry.
don't know what
to
should I say. I don't believe in about senior, but maybe yeah, that was a long time back, ages ago
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah. Okay, so next one is like, how many plays have you done so far?
Plays.
Yeah.
Okay, you mean like in album or in a movie?
Any everyone might be your album or your film.
Okay, like I have done like might be more than, if I'm not wrong, might be more than 15, 20 video albums.
Okay.
And then like 2 movies.
Okay, so in that album and movies, which one the public and audience love most? The album or the movie?
During my time, all I could say is, because by the time, and as you also know, by the time we don't have much movies like the Manipuri film industry. We don't have much movies. It was only about the albums, videos, and yeah, people love it. But when it comes to like movie, when the movie was introduced, like when I take part on the movies and like when I see the reaction from the audience, like the way how they see the movies and the videos, I think they both love. I don't think they love only movies or they love only video album, but I think they both love.
Yeah, that means you're very
love
lucky.
both, yeah.
Very lucky because
What,
in
really?
some people they have choice always like that person is good in album and he is only good in films and all. But for you, means like you're sort to say you're rasi sort to say in Hindi or in Manipuri. Is you're very lucky sort to say that everyone love what you do, and I'm very happy with that also. So next now, the question is like, into how many films you have performed up till now?
Into
As you have told me before also, but
Yeah.
once more.
it's like only 2 film,
Okay.
but it was actually a one film. It's like the continuation part of part 2, part 1 and part 2. So maybe it's like 2 films.
But one story.
Yeah, part 1 story. So, and then it's like only 2 movies. And then like for now, it's still I have working on some movie which is going to be released maybe this
Okay.
year.
Okay.
The movie name is Lonely. And
Okay.
then I don't know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, sure. I also wish you all the best that when that Lonely is launched, then
Yeah.
you will become more star.
Let's
Not
hope
only
so.
one star, extra star will be given to you.
Okay.
Okay, now, what kind of roles have you performed throughout your career? Are you satisfied with those roles?
Roles as in the entertainment or in my like real life or like
No, in your acting
my acting. Okay.
industry, which role?
Okay. You're talking about that. What type of roles?
Yeah, what type of role
Okay.
you have been acting, and are you satisfied with that role that is given to
Wow.
you?
That is very interesting. I have been placed the first time in my life. I mean, yeah, I have done so many videos. I've been albums, but it was only about a song, a video.
Okay.
And then when it comes to a movie, it is about a character. It's about you have to play a character, and you have to play different types of character according to what demands, what
Okay.
calls you. So I was in that movie, my first movie. I have played so many characters. If I may say so, the first character was I was a very, should I say, a very poor child. A very,
Okay.
And then second, I was played as a terrorist.
Okay.
And then the third was I was played as an orphan
Okay.
because my mom and dad, they already left me at that movie. And then yeah, maybe. And apart from the movie, in another album, after later I finished the movie, there was one video where I was called to play about some character that which I have never done it before. It was about a dreamer,
Okay.
a believer. The character was about a boxing. So
Okay.
I don't know, I have never done like how to be a boxer, how to be I don't know, that quality of a boxer. So that was a very challenging for me. And then I think I did a quite well on myself, and maybe yeah, those were the roles that I've played in my
Okay,
life.
okay, that's very nice.
So
and
far,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, very, very. What to say? In spite of being not your role
Yeah.
or not a cup of tea, but till then you handle all those roles. That means you are multi-talented and you are ready to handle any role in the future. So all the directors and producer do hire.
I would love to try any
Yeah,
type of
do
role.
hire him. He is ready to act in any role. That was very nice. And next is, how different is it to act in a movie and in a real life?
Wow. Um, I think the good Lord has been so blessed upon me with my life, and I believe everybody has that kind of like private life and that public life, and of which the one that you have in yourself with your family, with your friends, and which is real, and the one that you have in this kind of like entertainment. Like, I'm not talking as on behalf of being a celebrity or like a well-known person, a public figure, but I want to talk about as a whole, about when you go to, like a working man,
Yeah.
like when you go to office, you have to be played that kind of character, like that kind of like duty, that kind of like whatever. And more so even as a student, like when you have to go to school, you have to play that kind of like the way how the students should behave. And when you come back, and for example, for me, when I go to an industry, I mean to this kind of like entertainment, I have to play so many types of character
Yeah.
that which is not me. And when I go back home, which is me,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
the real me. So I kind of find it like more comfortable over like the real me because that is the real me. Because
Yes, yeah.
the one that I go and perform in the movie or whatever, it's like not the real me.
Yeah,
I'm just like portraying somebody
yes,
else.
yes, yes.
So we always come on. If I don't, we always love our real me.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
of course I do. Yeah, that's very nice. And I do hope that not only your real you will be doing the real others also in future in so
Let's
many
hope so.
movies. All right. So now let us take a very short time, and I will ask our star, he himself, to request one of his favorite song, so that
Alright.
even our viewers can watch it on screen. So can you please? It's your choice of yours, or might be. Let us go into films.
In
As
films.
you told me, it's like you have acted 2 films so
Yeah.
far. So one of your best song that you love most and that you are related with that song, so you can share it and let the viewers watch that, and that should be of your choice.
Yes. Okay. I've done 2 movies, and then in the first movie there was only 1 song, and I really loved that. And in the second movie, I have done like only like it was 2 songs again. So it's like total it's only 3 songs, and among those, all of the 3 are my favorite. But among the 3, if I like to say so, I would like to choose the first song from the first movie, Oh Chung Cholha, that movie,
Can
that
you-
song I mean.
Yeah. Can you please give us the rhythm of the song? Sing a little bit. Only just a sentence.
Okay. I'm not as good as the singer of that song, but I'll try. The song goes like this. Oh Chung Cholha Mo Lep Ta To cây dòng xa mang zal datange zinkung ba le goldeito. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah. All right, so that song is presented to all the viewers.
Oh, zum zola, oh, lebda do, ke som sa mang zal da tane, jin ko hung ba le, golde to, hung dang sang ya chi, ta ding. Khi xây lung hơn ban đầu tiên Đất di tình cô đã đến hơn Họ đã sẽ tan sang hiên Vì đi khi lung xếp môi ô Dù là gió đến sang thêm đâu Nâng cô đến gom đã dòng ngân Ít đi đằng ngay khá biểu thế tình hồng Giấc gì tâm sông như ô ô trong gió la ô lệp đã tô khi dòng xa mong giá đã ta nghe xin khổ hung vã lệ goldeito hung dang sang ya chi ta ding ke xây lung hơn ban đầu tiên.
Okay, now next, viewers would also love to know this. Like, tell me about an area in which you would love to improve yourself as an actor, because no one is perfect, right?
Yeah.
Even I also have my weakness.
Yes.
So same to you. Even though you are a star or you are an actor, a weakness of yours that you really want to improve.
I believe as a person, nobody is perfect, like what you said before. And if I have to talk about myself from my acting career, like we all have that kind of weakness in life. I mean, weakness in the whatever your career, in your profession.
Yeah.
And then, in spite of being like done with the 2 movies, like there's so many times where I could like disappoint the director or disappoint myself about the acting things. So if I have to pick one, I don't know which one should I pick, but because like for today we keep learning, keep learning out of our mistakes. So like on my past I have done so many like kind of like mistakes about from my acting career, and then which I like to like embrace my past and like welcome my future, like how to be like overcome from that weakness. So I don't know if I have to pick on the weakness to improve, then maybe there's a lot of list. So I don't know, maybe all I could say is that there is, yes, I have a weakness and I like to improve it so many things and in future.
But one weakness of yours,
One weakness of mine
that you can share to the viewers, and then you would also want to improve. Might be,
Okay.
as for me, I am always a very very negative thinking person.
Yeah,
When
really?
someone talks, I used to think, oh, they're talking about me, something like. I also want to correct myself like that. So same to you. There might be
That's
something
good.
about you also, one weakness of yours that you really want to correct.
Then that would be like I don't know, that would be like in terms of like the dialogue, maybe.
Okay,
like-
in your acting life,
Yeah,
right?
dialogue maybe, like I always tend to forget the dialogue so easily.
Oh,
That could be like something which I could improve next time, maybe, so that for the better for my acting career and for the better for the production, the team member, the crew member, maybe. Yeah, that would be like something.
I do hope that you are intelligent enough, so you will work hard and correct yourself. Do not
Let's
worry about that. Okay, next is, have you ever think that you could have done bit better in any particular role that was given to you before. After watching it, you say, if I have done like that, then it would be much finer.
From any
or
type of
something."
movie or
Yeah.
the video?
Let's focus on movie.
Movie.
Yeah.
Okay. The part that we always have that kind of feeling,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I told you earlier, like we always have that kind of feelings. I mean, like being unsatisfied
Yes.
on whatever of the scene, or maybe about your acting.
Mm.
Yes, there is a scene where I thought I could do it better. You want me to talk about the scene?
Yes.
Okay, if I have to talk about the scene would be about that scene was okay. Now I came to realize about the scene, because I have been thinking about the scene. It could have been so much better. I was forced to do, not forced. I was
Yeah. Asked to do.
asked to do. Yeah, I was asked to do about being a drunkard.
Yes.
Being a drunkard, and then I have never knew how to like play a drunkard like by the time.
Yes.
So I don't know, like I went on to ask some of my crew member, to my director, and to some fellow person, I mean my fellow friend of mine, like asked how to play about the character of a drunkard. So that was a little bit very difficult for me, very challenging for me, but yeah, I did it on some purpose. But later when it comes, I mean when it was released, or like when it was all over edited, I find it more less, because
Okay, you really want to retake that again and act again.
make
right.
it like feel like some, I don't know, it could have been better.
Okay.
Could have been better.
So don't worry, that acting, that drunkard acting, let us say.
because now one thing we are, as you know, we like the actors, we are like asked to do so many type of character of which you are
Yes,
not
yes,
in
yes,
your
yes,
like
I
like
understand.
real life maybe. So that was a little bit difficult by the time.
Okay, so don't worry, next time different role might come up, and hope that as you have experience for the past 10 years, so you act better.
Maybe, let's hope so. I'll try my best.
So do not worry and have hope. And as for me also, your acting are very much good. That it's
Really?
very inspiring, and I went through some of your movies and videos. It's okay, it's perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, none of us, like, we never undergo any training.
Yeah, that is very true.
And we act it directly. So the outcome is totally 100%, so to say. So do not
Yeah.
worry, that's very nice.
Thank
And
you.
the next one is, which has been your favorite character that you have performed? Your favorite character that
My
you
f-
have performed?
My favorite character would be from the movie
Yeah.
itself. Then it might be the character that I've played as a terrorist.
Oh, that means you really want to be a terrorist.
No, that is just jokes, but that was rubbish. Like, I don't have any specific character that I really love most, because we actors, we are asked to play different types of characters. So I love all types of characters. I love to do so many types of characters, because that is the time when we really connect to feel about the character. When you are asked about to play the character of a beggar, then you have to feel it, and then it shows you how a beggar would have been in life. And then when you are asked to play a character of being a terrorist, or being a teacher, or an IPS officer, or whatever, then you can feel what type of life they might have been. So that was one of my kind of like a biggest achievement for me. And I don't have any specific like the character that I really love most, but I think I like to play a lot of characters.
Yes, to understand more about people and more about life.
the people. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a kind of a lesson for you, right? So next is like, what are your strong points as an actor? Your strong points means your
My strong point, I believe I could say, being an actor, it's like a very good thing for us because we get to people get to know us, people get to like listen to us, and people look up to us. And for young people like who really want to be like involved or in this kind of like entertainment thing, so people really look up to us. Then I think my strongest point about being an actor would be the way how I portray myself, the way how I give my voice, and the way how I like give whatever that myself. Yes,
fully dedication,
fully
right?
dedication. This would be my strongest point, maybe.
Yeah, that's very nice, and I do hope that as you dedicate yourself fully towards the film or whatsoever it is, then even the director and everyone who is working with you might be satisfied. So that is one of the plus point of yours. So let us go on. Next is like, what have you learned from the directions that you have worked with throughout your career, from your directors that you have been working? Yeah, what did you learn from them?
Well, I have learned so many things. Like, I have learned like how to communicate with people, how to listen to people.
Yes.
How to listen to people, thoughts and minds, and body language, and how to react back. That is one of, I have learned so many things, but out of that, there would be like one of the best things for me, according to me, that I take it as a very important, a very good thing for me that I have learned from him.
Okay.
From them, I mean.
Yeah, means like they are also not only your director, but they are also one of your teacher.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's like making your career and learning and teaching process is
because
going on.
Life is all about, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm now an actor, but it is all enough, because nothing is enough. We have to keep learning, and I keep learning out of it, because we have so many things to learn and learn. It is not like, oh my god, I'm like an actor now and I'm like the best. That's never gonna happen, because we always learn. We do actors learn, and the directors learn, the singers learn, and everything is in life is about learning. So I think that was a good thing in life.
So the next question is, what have you learned from your senior actors? Means like our Kuki, where this is not the first time that Kuki film industry has produced films. So since before we were born, there were so many films. So what did you learn, and what you learned from them?
Okay, if we have to talk about learning things, I've learned so many things. Like out of like how to face a camera, and how to like give a dialogue, and how to like talk to people, I mean, on the screen, like the way, but I find a little bit lack of facility for us, because by the time I was just a kid, we have so many great actors like Zamang, and so many great actors, like we don't get to know to them by the time. I was really looking forward to meet him, like to get advice from him, like, but it was all about myself, like the struggle that you have in yourself, like how to make it right from yourself. So that was the one thing in my life that I have faced, that kind of problems in life. But all I could say is learning from my senior was a very good thing for me, because you already saw it in the movies, in the videos, like the way how they like portray themselves, like the way how they did the movie so well. So that kind of like inspires me in my passion in this film industry, in my career. So maybe the only one thing that I've learned among them was to be on the right posture. Okay, that I could say, that to be on the right posture. When I mean to be on the right posture, I mean to say it's about on screen. It is about it is all about a posture. It is all about a posture. The way how when you talk to people, the way how you talk to like whatever the lady or maybe, or the way how you talk to like, or the way when you walk, the way when you sit. It's all about a posture. So posture is very one important thing that you might not even expect, or somebody might not even expect. But for me, it is very important.
Yeah, yeah. So then, one of your favorite movie.
Yeah.
Please name it. The old Kuki movie. One of your favorite.
How would I just miss this movie? My favorite movie. There's so many favorite movies of mine, from the old movies. I love so many movies, Halizan, whatever. So many movies. But among them, I could not forget this movie that really, really inspires me. That makes me like feel like.
You are already an actor.
Yeah, I was already an actor types. Yeah. So that movie was Heno Ne Ngai Lo Hitam.
All right. Yeah, even that is also one of my favorite movies. Yes, that was really inspiring, and it took lots of people, and even the audience were very much interested in that movie. And I heard that Heno Ne Ngai Lo Hitam Part 2 is also released.
Yeah, it was already
so
released.
what differences is there between the Part 1 and Part 2? A very simple comment.
Simple comment maybe. Then there's a lot of difference, but one little difference is that by the time there were no like sound dubbing, they did it like live sound. And at the second one it is a dubs sound, and then which is like the good thing. But acting wise, the movie wise, story wise, I think both are same.
Okay.
The good the old ones also like the old one is also like one of the big thing, and then I think the new one is also not less than that.
Okay, yeah, it really is what
I
you
love
say
both.
exactly. All right, so the next question is, do you think that you are mature enough to be an actor?
Well, I don't believe in maturity being an actor, because it is all about the process of learning. We keep learning new things, so I don't believe that I am mature enough being an actor.
Okay.
I need to learn so many new things.
Means that you are also still in learning process,
Yeah,
even though
that's
you
true.
are having lots of experience.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that's
very true.
very nice. And next one is, how do you think that film stars handle their popularity? How do you handle your popularity?
Being as a popular, I'm not saying I'm a very popular, but being just like a well-known person in our society, I think it's about the way how you like dress, the way how you like talk to people, the way how you have to like present in any type of like events or like celebration or anything. Like you have to be always proper, you have to be always something like presentable, because you are a public figure and then people look up to you. So sometimes it's very difficult for me, because that's not the real me. So there's something I have to like be a life lesson, or be something like people could learn something from me. So sometimes it's very difficult for me to be like handling about being all these things. So I don't know what should I say.
I can understand, and I hope that viewers too might understand, because being a public figure, people notice whatever you do. And as for me also, I would say that it might be very hard, but till then you need to go through all those.
We need to go through, yes.
Yeah. So keep it up on that and keep on doing, because you are a celebrity or a star. So people, if people come across of your wrongdoings, then they will start abusing, because nowadays people are very alert on our mistake. So
always
that is,
trying to be a better person.
Yeah. So next is like, how do you think that you have the potential to carry a film in your shoulder? Do you have the potential to carry films on your shoulder?
I think I do have the potential of carrying films in my shoulder, because I would say so, because which is why I'm not saying I'm very good in handling, but maybe I am, because which is why I'm here today.
Yes, exactly. And you have finished your 2 films and so many albums. That is the proof, right?
And that is not only because of me. That is all because of the support and love from my family, my friends, and all my fans.
Yes, definitely. All right, next is, what has been your biggest achievement in the field of acting? Your biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement, like I say so before, I think I should repeat the answer again, because that was my one of my biggest achievements. Being as an actor, like playing in a movie, like playing a character of a very different types of
Yes,
character.
yes.
Like you get to know, you get to learn about the character which you are called for. When you're like a beggar or a politician or a police officer, you get to know about the life about them, because you get connected to, you feel them. So I think that would be like my greatest achievement.
Knowing more
so.
about
Knowing
people
more about them,
and
yes.
understanding life, right?
Yeah, understanding
Yeah,
about life.
Exactly, that is one of the plus point of being an actor. And I do hope
Thank
that you will
you.
understand people more now. And now next is any special recognition or award that you receive in your acting skills?
If it is about the award, well, you know, little boy, we are like we don't have that big industry like any other industry. So we don't have all these like kind of like awards and honors like events and thing. So but the few things, the few events for the award distribution, which was held in it was in More, Nitin Tuso Award, and then I was nominated for the best actor. Okay, that was like a winning for me, because it was because of the love and support from my fans. So I get nominated on that award and honor day from the Nitin Tuso, but I didn't win the award.
Yeah, though you don't get that award,
I
you
don't get
win
the award.
millions of heart, right? Every heart is with you.
Yeah.
So that is one of the biggest achievement I could say. Even I'm also one of your fans, so to say. So that is
Really?
your winning.
Thank
Right.
you.
Let us go to next. As it was informed before, like, what is the hardest part of being a TV star? The hardest part.
The hardest part of being a TV star.
Sorry, film star. Let us say, not TV
Film
star.
star.
Yeah.
Okay. The hardest part about film star, if I may say so, I don't know. Which is like, apart from my passion, from what I do, what I love, and what I contribute to this industry, the hardest part, if I have to list, because there will be like so many lists, the hardest part is like you get to like connect to people, you get to like face the reality when people like react back to you. I mean, give feedback to you, like give very how to say, like the worst feedback in life, like when people criticize you, when people talk shit about you, and you have to like stay strong and like not react back, and then stay calm, and then be yourself, try to be strong. That was one of the hardest part, because I know that can happen, that usually happens in life, not because I'm an actor, but because as a person there used to be like a lot of criticism in life. So sometimes there is a good criticism in life that which we can learn from it, but when there is like a negative impact in life, then it can really hurt people's mind. And that is one thing
Which is very
which is very
hard to
Yeah.
hold it, right? All right, don't worry. This is life, right? We are
Yeah,
going
that's
through
true.
life, so we will be facing so many difficulties, but we have to keep on going and moving on.
That's so.
And next one is like there will be so many fans of yours who would love to become an actor in future. So what are the tips that you want to give to them to become a very successful actor? Tips.
To be a very successful actor, I'm not saying I'm a very successful actor, but
You are.
if you may say so, then I'll take it. If you have to be a very successful, to be an actor or to be whatever in this industry, first of all, you have to have a passion. Without passion, there's nothing works. You have to have a passion. That passion will take you a long way, and in the process, just be fearless. No matter what people talk about you, no matter what people say, you have to be fearless. And that is one thing I could like advise to all those I don't know, the young upcoming actors who really love to be successful.
All right.
Maybe.
I do hope that words is very inspiring to the new generation who want to become an
let's
actor.
hope so.
Yeah. All right. So now, who is your favorite actor? Might be in a Hollywood or Bollywood.
Okay.
Let's forget about this Kuki wood and Mani wood.
Okay. I have so many favorite actors, either in Bollywood, Hollywood, or in Manipuri. I have, and in our Kuki wood, I have so many favorite actors. But among them, if I could like name a person, then it would be it would be like not because I love him, but because of what he have done to this film industry. So if I have to say so, then I don't know which. I don't know if I have to pick one because I have lots of favorite.
Yeah, you have to pick only one.
Yeah.
Because it's specific here.
Because why I can't pick one? Because we keep learning from different types of actor. Every different type of actor have different types of role and like skills and talent. So we kind of like get inspired to all of the few. I mean all of them. So it's very difficult to pick one because I have so many favorite. So if I have to pick one, it would be okay, Amir Khan.
Wow, that's really.
Because why I pick Amir Khan? Because he I get so in touch in the movie, not just because of that movie, but from the starting of his career in Bollywood. He's been like the person who always being like, I'm not criticizing about the other actor, but he's always natural about his acting, and mostly in the movie Three Idiots, it really connects me. I really felt so connected to it, that movie. So maybe because of
really, Amir Khan is very, what to say, is very natural,
Yeah.
and whatever he do is very inspiring, and it's a lesson giving to everyone.
Yeah.
So really it is, and you have choose the right one. And now, as we are coming to the ending part, one
Okay.
question that is your personal question: Are you single, or are you in a relationship?
Well, little boy, I have been so many times in love, in life, and I believe in love. And later, when you came back home, you want to be loved. So who else don't want to be in love? Do you? Well, if I have to talk about being single, then maybe before you get married, I'm not saying that one should be in a relationship, but I mean for compulsory. But before you get married, then you're single.
Oh, means like viewers, especially ladies, this young and handsome actor is still single, and you have the chance to reach him. So you can connect him through Kumhei.com, and you can date him or approach him. This is one of the gateway that we are opening for you all. So one thing more. What types of girls that you will look for your future wife?
Oh, for my future wife, I don't know. Like we all know about the quality of a girl. A girl should be like very compassionate. So maybe a compassionate girl, maybe.
Alright, so compassionate girls, girls note down that your quality should be very compassionate, and you should have a very good, what to say, a quality, not only the face. That is what he's saying. It's a quality that our handsome actor is looking for. So now, as we have come to the ending part of our discussion, and this is sponsored by this is sponsored or organized by Kumhei.com. So a very sweet words or some words that you can give promo.
Right, I know.
Yeah, promo for our Kumhei.
I was really looking forward to this because I really want to thank Kumhei.com for giving me this opportunity about sharing about my life and experiences. And I would like to ask all the viewers to like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel Kumhei.com, because it's like one of the best YouTube channel in Manipur. And I myself, I have already subscribed, and I have been a fan of this YouTube channel. So please do subscribe and like this YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
So as we are coming to the ending part of our discussion today, means like our talk. So the last thing that I just want to ask you is, if you are given a chance to change something about this sort to say our industry, this Kuki film industry, with a magic one, means like if you have a magic, then what would you change, and what would that be?
Okay, if I have that magic wand that I could change anything,
Yeah.
You said anything right. Okay, I might like transform all all over the country. I mean, all over the India. I mean, all of our country, like all of the people into our
Kuki community.
into our Kuki community. To make it abroad, okay, whatever, that was a rubbish. I was just joking. So, if I could like change one thing in this our industry, like I would like to change about the mindset of the people, like the way how they look into this industry. Some people might not understand why the industry is so important in our society, because when we talk about films and movies, it is the image of our society.
Yeah.
It provides us, it shows us like how a society into a very multiple world, because it has a very great impact.
Yes, yes, of course.
And why our film industry is not into like that kind of level, because the main problem, according to me, according to my opinion, the main problem is the limited audience, in spite of those talented actors, directors, I should say. So audience plays the most important role in the industry. If they could like give their time, if they could like come up to the level, that kind of idea about why industry is so important, which is mostly, when I talk about this, which is mostly about the marketing issues. We are not like the big industry like Manipuri film industry. We are very small in that kind of only very level, small level, in spite of all those talented young actors and young directors and so many entertainment lovers. So if I have to change one thing, then I would like to change the mindset of the people, how to make them realize that why industry is so important in our society, to educate them. That is one thing.
Yeah, it is, because through films we can change the society.
Yeah,
We can
exactly.
give lots of message to people,
Like so much.
like in every angle. So film is also very important in our life. It's not only about entertainment, it's
Yeah.
about giving message and lesson to people.
Yeah.
So that is one kind. So as time flies by, we cannot stay here for any longer.
That's
So
true.
it was very nice talking to you.
It was nice talking to you too.
Yeah, and I do hope that next episode, with greater achievement in your life,
Right.
Kumhei.com might have the time and honor to invite you once again here in our Kumhei studio.
It would be a great opportunity for me.
Yeah, and we can discuss more
Yeah.
about your
I would love
experience in the coming days. So I, on behalf of Kumhei.com team, wish you a very bright future. You act more, inspire more, and get lots of fans and get lots of demands, and your career shine like a star. So viewers, that was very inspiring talk show that I had with the TV star, Mr. Letlenchung Lupho, and I do hope that you all like this episode. So share your comments, your feedback in our YouTube channel and in our official website. As for today, your host Kipgen is signing off, and I'll meet you next time with new star, new place, new story, and new inspiration. As for now, I am to take leave for here now, so I wish everyone to be healthy, safe, unless I meet you once again. Take care, bye bye, have a nice time.